Happy Canada Day, everyone, and welcome to our Cobourg Media Canada Day special. We have an exciting mini show tonight. We're going to replay some of our amazing fireworks that we've seen over the years over our waterfront. Plus, we have messages from Mayor John Henderson, MP Philip Lawrence, and MPP David Piccini. Plus, Ben Storm, my good friend, is here to play O Canada on the trombone. So from home, come together with your friends and family, and we're going to have a mini celebration here tonight. Let's get started.
I hope and trust you will celebrate Canada Day, although it might be somewhat virtual as this is. I'd also like to welcome you to view the Cobourg.ca website because we are putting on a virtual display for you and celebration. It's a great package put together by our community service and communications department, and I really want to encourage you, and it even includes authentic fireworks, 3 minutes as if you're truly watching in the sky. So please partake and enjoy. I do want to thank our first responders, all those to the grocery store, the lineups, all those providing service. Again, I want to congratulate our visitors, our citizens for abiding by, because you're doing exactly that. You are abiding by the Ontario and local health public regulations and rules and guidelines, and it's helping us immensely. I can tell you our stats are low. We want to keep them low, and we're proud of that record, and that's really thanks to you. So I hope today you can find a moment through your social circle or your particular family, find a moment and celebrate today because it is special. I think it's in particular really special because we do have COVID, and it causes what I call us to look at a new norm.
Happy Canada Day to the residents of Northumberland, Peterborough South. This is no doubt a unique Canada Day. However, I think it might be more important than any Canada we've had in recent history as we bring Canada together after the enormous challenges of the COVID pandemic and the other struggles we've had this year. So really enjoying Canada Day and celebrating. We'll be celebrating it a little bit differently, and I know we'll all abide by the social distancing rules, but it is great to go out there and see some friends and family once again. It's an absolutely humbling experience, and I can't say how much I'm impressed by the residents of Northumberland, Peterborough South every day. And every time I get an opportunity to walk in the House and Commons, knowing that I am the representative from Northumberland, Peterborough South, I'm absolutely humbled and quite frankly starstruck by the responsibility. But we fight hard every day to make sure that we protect the values that are so important to Canadians, such as freedom and liberty and inclusivity. We want to make sure that all Canadians have the opportunity to succeed. Just like our grandparents and our parents before us, we want to make sure that we live in an inclusive society that embraces freedom and liberty and opportunity for all.
Hey Northumberland, Peterborough South, it's your MPP, David Piccini. Happy Canada Day. I know we will be celebrating differently this year. For me, it's not flipping pancakes in Brighton early in the morning, walking in Keane's Parade, and the many others from Port Hope to Cobourg to Trent Hills, to taking in Hastings' famous fireworks in the evenings. From Newcastle to Orono to Norwood to Rice Lake, everything in between, Canada Day has always given me the opportunity to join you in celebrating our great country, Canada. Traveling around this riding as your MPP has prompted me to think about what it is to be Canadian. For generations, Canada has been a beacon of hope, equality, and opportunity. A true north, strong and free. While we are celebrating differently this year, what we are celebrating has not changed. As a country, we are constantly striving to be the best we can be. With each other's support, we will continue to be a country of hope and prosperity. During this time of COVID-19, we have all come together as a community to look at our neighbors and loved ones, to support our essential workers. Over our past number of weeks, we have seen countless examples of the true Canadian spirit, underscoring to us all why we are so proud to be Canadian. So it's in that spirit that I say to you all today, on behalf of Premier Ford and the Government of Ontario, Happy Canada Day.
Thank you, Philip, John, and David, for all the work you're doing to help stop the spread of COVID-19 within our community. Next up, we hit the streets to hear from you. We wanted to hear how you were celebrating this Canada Day. Take a look.
Happy Canada Day!
Happy Canada Day!
Bonne fête du Canada!
Happy Canada Day, Cobourg!
Happy Canada Day!
We are all so proud to be Canadian.
Happy Canada Day, everybody. Come and enjoy our closed beach. Do a walk by and see the beautiful artwork from our lovely Jenny Duda. Happy Canada Day.
Happy Canada Day!
Good day, Cobourg. It's a good day to be alive, a good day to be a Canadian. So come down and join us here at the beach. Come say hello and say thanks to the good Lord for giving us Canada. Remember, we're a nation that is mixed and diverse. So love each other. Enjoy your day. Have a good one.
Happy Canada Day. Best wishes to everybody.
Happy Canada Day!
Thank you, Colleen Ross, for the beautiful blanket to make Canada spelled out on Cobourg's beautiful beach today.
Now I'd like to welcome Ben Storm, who's going to play O Canada on the trombone. And Ben has had a vast experience playing for lots of people all over the world. And in fact, last year, he played with the band of the Ceremonial Guard on Parliament Hill. So for this very special performance, please welcome Ben Storm.
A couple of weeks ago, I decided to start a heart art project. It started with a heart that was woven into the fence to take people's minds off the fact that the fence was now a barrier to the beach. So Canada Day rolled around and I thought I'll put the Canada on the fence so that people will pay attention to the fact that the art is more important than the closed beach at this very moment. We want to spread the message of positivity for Canada Day. So I wove it out of a blanket that was gifted to me from a wonderful woman named Colleen Ross. And she had a blanket that I cut up and made into strips. And then I wove the Canada message into it, the fence that keeps us back. But the idea behind it, I wanted to spread a little bit of patriotism on Canada Day because all festivities are at a minimal this year compared to usual. So it's really nice to get people to say thank you when they see the word on the fence spelled out nicely.
That was a wonderful performance, Ben. Thank you so much.
Thank you for letting me do that.
So, Ben is joining me here on the couch because he's part of my friend bubble here. And we are going to do some Canadian trivia.
All right.
Okay.
Let's do some trivia.
So, I quickly came up with a few questions for Ben.
All right.
And Ben is a history buff. He is really, really good at history.
That remains to be seen.
But we'll hopefully see some good results here.
Let's hope, but I can't guarantee anything.
Okay. Okay. So Ben, the first trivia question is,
okay.
What year did July 1st officially become known as Canada Day? Was it 1867? Was it B, 1945? Or C, 1982?
I want to say 1867, but I'm going to say 1982. Is that it?
You're right. You're right.
Ooh.
Because that was when Canada officially became separate from Great Britain.
Wow, okay.
From the monarch. So that was when we got our official Canada Day celebration. So our next one is about Cobourg. Cobourg has a lot of rich Canadian history. We won't go into it now, but this one is a good one. When was Cobourg incorporated officially as a town on July 1st? And it was founded, just some context, to give you a hint, Ben. It was founded in 1798. So yes.
All right. I think it was a good long while after that. I'm going to say 1846. Do I get options?
Yeah, I'm going to give you options.
Okay.
Yeah, well, I got you thinking. So was it 1800, 1837,
okay,
or 1880?
Okay. 1837.
It was 1837.
Yeah. Okay.
So Cobourg was officially a town quite a few years before Canada, became a country.
Yeah.
Isn't that incredible?
Yeah.
We're an old town.
It's been preserved since.
Yes.
Yeah.
A lot of history.
A lot of history.
This mosquito. And of course the railway, and the ferry ride across the Rochester. There's lots of history. And speaking of history, once we get back to normal, make sure you go down to the Cobourg Museum because there's lots to learn about Cobourg. And Ben, you're not a sporty guy.
No.
You're an artsy guy. But I'm going to end with some sport trivia. And
all right.
You should know this. But of course, what is our two national sports?
The two national sports. Okay. Hockey.
Yes.
And lacrosse.
They're summer sport, yes. So hopefully we're back to playing those sports very, very soon.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Yeah, that'll be good.
So thank you, Ben, for joining me tonight.
Thank you.
On the patio here. And thank you for playing. That was really special.
Yeah, that was good.
That was fun. Okay, I guess it's time. But before we go, to wrap up our show, we'd like to thank Canada Patriot for, of course, always sponsoring us for our decor and our flags and our buntings. The bunting. So that's their signature product. So make sure you check them out. Canada Patriot. Okay, so now we're going to leave you tonight on our Cobourg Media Canada Day special with the fireworks over the years. We had some incredible fireworks shows in the last few years. Yeah. So I've been videotaping them for quite some time now.
The Cobourg ones.
The Cobourg fireworks shows. So I'm putting together the best of the best So wishing you all a very happy Canada Day. And I hope you're staying well and safe with your family and friends. So take care, everyone. Here is some Cobourg fireworks.
Rocks and plains and visions of trains from sea to sea. Forêts et lacs, aurore boréale du grand nord silencieux.
Mountains of snow, forests below, hopes and fears.
Frozen lands in the rugged hands of Canadian pioneers. This is my Canada.
This is my home, my nation.
From St. John's to Victoria. This is my Canada. This is my Canada. 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 Torrent d'eau fraîche, dunes de sable, village côtier. Gens de cœur, gens d'espoir et ancêtres dévoués.
Peacekeeping roles and noble goals spark the fire.
The marathon of hope lives on and the flames grow.